Godfrey is amazing at countering win streaks teams and buff teams in general. So if you are struggling in Arena, you can also build a go second team with Godfrey, and you no longer have to go first and outspeed the enemy win streaks. And I'm going to show you that right now. I just reached level 30 in this month's Magic Pass, and I got Godfrey, and now it's time to level him. Welcome everybody, my name is BearCozy. If it's your first time here, I strive to make not only entertaining, but also educational videos, and I also like to make account progress videos, and we just did an account takeover video for a good friend of mine for the banker, and we literally doubled his damage, which is absolutely amazing. He's in my guild, and he went from 369,000 to almost 900, and we almost hit level 25. We were 40,000 damage off, which is a couple of attacks. So that was really, really cool, and I really enjoy making all those different types of videos. And today, the video today is gonna be about Godfrey. Now, not too long ago, I made a video about Godfrey and why I thought that he was good. He is not a damage dealing hero, so most people think that he is bad because he doesn't do a ton of damage. However, I actually think that he's pretty good because he's a control hero, especially when he has his A2 Ascension, and we're going to talk about that shortly. His A2 Ascension actually has a 100% chance of extending the cooldown of the target's ultimate abilities if they receive a buff. So anybody on the enemy team that receives a buff, Godfrey will lock out their ultimates for one turn and essentially force them to use other skills and their basics. So that's kind of cool. And then he has a special is Unhealable and Silence as well. And that is really good for Mathasia. That is good for AoE taunt heroes. And we're going to actually level him today together because I enjoy making account progress videos. So here is the plan. Today we're going to level him together since we do have a hero promotion going on. I haven't done much there yet. I think I leveled one. I took one from 40 to 50 or something like that. And then on this past Sunday, I've spent a bunch of hours trying to fix my buddy's banker damage, and I fixed his teams. And if you haven't seen that, that was really, really cool. I really enjoyed it. Now, I made two videos. The first one was a fail because I thought it was recording, and it was not. So I spent an hour recording, and then it was not recording. So that was really, really upsetting for me. So the video that I just made was for my buddy's banker, and we doubled his damage, and that was really nice. I really enjoyed that. Took some time. I spent a lot of time grinding his glyphs because his glyphs were non-existent. He was at level 4. He was also stuck at 369k damage on the light banker, and we got him to almost 900k, which was awesome. So today, what we're doing is we're actually leveling Godfrey, as I mentioned, and we're also going to go through and level all of his skills. Now, what I typically like to do, and I like to mention this in a few of my videos, I like to prepare ahead of time by getting glyphs prepared ahead of time. So by the time I am actually ready to level a hero, by the time I'm ready to take a hero to 60, I have all of the required scrolls, all the required glyphs, or as close to all of them as I can. And as you can see, I have all of the required scrolls. Now that Godfrey's 60, here's the plan. Right now, he does need glyphs, so we are going to work on that, and he also needs his abilities. I don't think I have enough abilities to upgrade him. This might be a challenge. We're going to do what we can do here with his abilities, and then we're going to farm. I'm going to have to farm some more, guys. I'm going to have to spend a bunch of time farming. You know, these gems don't come very easily, very quickly. They are very time-consuming. And after I leveled like 3 wood heroes not too long ago, this actually ended up being a challenge for me. I had a ton of these, and I actually ended up using almost all of them. But let's see what we can do here. See if we can get another 30, 40. Might be able to get another 40. That'd be cool. Yeah, let's get 40, see how we do, and then we'll go farming again, right? We're going to go farming some more. So we got this skill up and 3 more, and then we'll see how close we get. And then I guess I'm going to be living in the in that dungeon for a while, farming green gems. So that that is saved for Sunday or whenever it opens. And that's going to be done off camera because that's kind of boring to watch. Not a lot going on. Now, here is the plan. As I mentioned, Hootie is really good. And I like to call him Hootie because a good friend of mine, we've been calling him Hootie Baby. And if he's watching, he does play Ace, I believe, from time to time. So if he's watching, shout out to Hootie Baby. Now, this guy's really, really good because of his trait. And what makes him really good, not only does he have a 100% chance of extending the cooldown of the target's ultimate ability by 1 turn when he is ascended, and I believe at this point I have enough to ascend him, or I have almost enough to ascend him. I do have one Awakened Soul Arcana, or actually, I have one Legendary Soul Arcana, which is the Hierarchy. I have one more available in the banker, so if we need to, we can definitely buy that one and do it. But for right now, I think I want to go with the 50-50 shot. And then what I want to do is I want to finish his Glyphs, obviously. Let's go ahead and finish his Glyphs. Attack he doesn't need. Health he doesn't really need. Defense, I'm going to save that one. I don't think I'm going to get all of them. But what I am looking for is a focus. There we go. I was looking for a focus and possibly a speed. I don't think he needs the rest. However, here's what I want to really do. This guy is going to be amazing in a stun set, even if he's not ascended. So what I did off camera is I actually went through. Now, I don't remember if I saved it. I did not. I didn't save it, but I did go through off camera. I looked at my stun set, and what I think I'm planning to do is I'm going to try to put him in a Rebel set. I'm so used to Raid. It's a stun set in Raid. It stuns. So here's the plan. I'm going to put him in a defense ring. And then I think I leveled some of these to 6 to see if I could possibly use these. And they obviously need to be leveled a lot higher, right? What are these boots? Maybe I need to put him in speed. Maybe I need to put him in defense. I'm still not sure what I want to do with this guy. Maybe, just maybe, we can give him a nice Raider set as well. And then we'll see if we can, this is actually good. Attack, I don't really want attack, but speed is good. Oh, I'm clicking on boots again, and I'm taking the invincible boots off. So here's what I'm planning on doing. Maybe we can do something like this. Do something with focus on it. I haven't figured out 100% what I want to do. However, what I'm thinking is maybe we'll give him some focus. This might actually work. And then what we might have to do is drop this and then just put him in a, where's that armor that we wanted? Let's go ahead and roll that. So here is what I'm thinking. One Raider set and one Rebel set. That's going to be really cool. I think this would work out really nice. He's already at 150 speed, which is kind of cool. He's already fairly fast. And then if we equip it, what I'm looking to do is maybe get a little more focus. Right now his focus is at 82%. Let's go ahead and just put this on, and then we'll level the gear as it goes. Maybe we'll do something else, but right now, I think this is going to be really nice. Actually, you know what we're going to do? I think, let's do this. Since they have a Winstrix and Godfrey locks out all of their ultimates, let's bring Brand. Let's go with a defensive setup. Let's go with a defensive team. We're going to bring Brand, Nathalia, Godfrey, and we'll see if his trait works. And then we're going to bring Zatlux and see how that works out for us. Jumping in to the arena team, the enemy Winstrix is faster than our team, or should be faster than our team. So there she goes. She's buffing the enemy team. Godfrey's using his ultimate. He does stun one Winstrix, and I don't know if he locked out anybody else's abilities, but considering Sierra just took her turn and she didn't nuke anybody, that is a good sign. One thing I would like to see is actually some kind of a debuff that their ultimates have been locked out. And I can tell that their ultimates have been locked out because if you look at Brand, Brand has Sierra's debuff on, and that comes from her basic ability, right? Increased damage taken, that is from her basic, which means her ultimate is locked. Now, since we got Brand, we're not actually using Winstrix, which means we don't have to go first. We got Hootie Baby. And actually, since right now Godfrey is a 50-50 chance, that is his trait, that now means we have a 100% chance to lock out all of the enemy's ultimates, which means we can build a tanky team and we can go second. We can build a go second team and not have to worry about outspeeding the enemy Winstrix. So there we go. Now let's go ahead and buff with Brand. Brand is going to remove those debuffs. That's going to be awesome. And as you can tell, Antonua did nothing because that was her basic. Nathalia is going to unload. Goodbye, everybody. That was pretty good. She got deflected because she is weak to wood. She got deflected there, but it still worked out. And then Zatlux is going to clean up whatever Nathalia didn't finish. So Nathalia is weak to wood. She does get deflected on wood a lot, so I struggle with Mathasia teams. But I feel like that was actually really good, and that is an awesome way to counter Winstrix. Godfrey is amazing at countering Winstrix teams and buff teams in general. So if you are struggling in Arena, you can also build a go second team with Godfrey, and you no longer have to go first and outspeed the enemy Winstrix. Godfrey is absolutely amazing against go first teams, teams that have lots of buffs. The team right now is Brand, Nathalia, Godfrey, and Zatlux. Godfrey has very basic gear. However, he's very effective. Going into our third arena battle, as you can see, their Winstrix is first. She puts up buffs on the enemy team, and Godfrey instantly locks them out. Now, this time around, nobody got stunned as they did in the last turn because it's still a 20% chance. I would have liked to see at least 1 or 2 people get stunned. However, they didn't get stunned, which is A-okay, but I believe we locked some ultimate abilities out because right now Godfrey is on Ascended, and he does have 50% chance to lock out ultimate abilities. And so what we're going to do, he is slow. He is slow, but what we're going to do is we're going to go through our regular process and see if we can beat this team with a defensive team. But if you look down on the bottom on the turn order, Godfrey is absolutely last, and that is unfortunate. He does need to be faster. I probably need to put him in speed boots. And if you remember, we did not level his gear very much at all. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to nuke with Nathalia and see what we can do. Zatlix goes in. He does keep his ultimate. However, he did almost no damage. Nathalia took almost no damage, so that is hilarious. I don't know what they did with their Zatlix, but he is not very strong. Keep in mind, this is Gold 3. I haven't been climbing, and it's actually Tuesday morning, so it just reset for me yesterday, so I had one day, and I didn't really play Arena yesterday because I worked on my buddy's account, and I helped him more than double his banker damage. So there we go. Godfrey is really good against teams with buffs, enemy teams with buffs, teams that go first, which means if you have Godfrey, you can build him as a go second team, or you can actually add him to your go second team. And actually, you know who will be really, really good if you don't have Nathalia? Brand is very good. If you don't have Nathalia and Zatlix, let's do this. Let's put the two guys together. We got Brand, we got Godfrey. And what I'm thinking of right now is Charles will be really, really good. You can see my Charles has no gear. The other one that will be really good on the team is Jonathan. Jonathan's in there somewhere. I don't think he's leveled very much. I have him. I just don't know exactly where he is. I don't have enough resources to go around for everybody. That is why I'm trying to get into the content creator program. Jonathan should be in here somewhere. I've been meaning to level him. I just haven't got around to it. But Jonathan actually gives everybody shields. So if you don't have Brand, you can also use Jonathan wherever he is. And then if you do have damage dealers, you can always take a few damage dealers with you as well. Garel is very, very defensive, so he's going to be very good in this team. And then if you have Godfrey going a little bit faster, you can just build a very good defensive team or a very good go second arena team. So that is going to work as well. Let me go over Godfrey's gear one last time. Let me show you what he's got, what he's wearing. As you can see, his gear is very, very, very minimal. Not very fast at all. Not very good. Not upgraded very high. So what I might have to do is probably give him speed boots. And I am going to work on this, but I wanted to do a first impression of Godfrey. From my point of view, this is a first impression for me. Now, I am going to go off camera. I do need to finish his abilities, right? This is going to be huge because now not only does he do a little bit more damage, but the cooldown also gets reduced by 1 more turn on his ultimate ability. And then, of course, his ultimate randomly transfers 1 positive effect from the target to all team members. So here's why he's very, very good, right? If you look at his trait, not only does he have a 100% chance to extend the cooldowns of all of the target's ultimate abilities when he's ascended to his A2, right? Which already gimps them and already locks out a lot of their damage, forcing them to use either basics only or specials only, right? So that takes a lot of the enemy damage right off the bat. And then his ultimate also transfers 1 positive effect, 1 random positive effect to your team. So this is why Godfrey is very, very good. Not only does he lock out the ultimates of the enemy team, reducing their damage by a lot, forcing them to use their basics and their specials, but he also randomly transfers 1 positive effect from the targets to all of the team members, right? So that is going to be very, very good. He steals 1 of their buffs as well and places it on your team. So that further gimps the enemy team and allows your team to become stronger. So he is a very, very good way to build a go second team, a team that's a little bit more tanky, a little bit slower, but a lot harder to kill. And of course, he's going to be awesome on defense. So here's what I'm going to do from here. I'm going to go through, figure out if I can use a little bit more of his gear, a little bit better gear, level his gear, finish his skills. I need to finish his skills. And then I'm going to play around with him a little bit more. And then when he's finally all set and done, and I understand how to use him fairly well, we're going to do another showcase. And we're going to see just how good he really is, not only in Arena, but also in Hard Void Tower. This was the first impression for Godfrey from my point of view, since I just got him and I've never used him, and I am liking him. I think he has a lot of potential, not in the damage aspect because he doesn't do much damage. However, he is a really good control hero, and in the right stats with the right gear, and of course, giving him the right stats as well. And of course, with the right stats, he does need to be a little bit faster. That is going to help us, and that is going to help our team to go second. We can build a much slower, much tankier team. So with all that said, I feel like he has a lot of potential as a control hero. So that's going to do it for me, guys. Thank you very much for hanging out, for watching this video. First impressions of Godfrey, but we also got to try him out in Arena. I am going to go through and do some of those things off camera, and we'll come back when he is beefed up and ready. As always, I want to thank you all for watching the video. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button and helping me to get into the content creator program by helping me reach 1,000 subs. That is going to be amazing. That will give me some extra resources that I can use to level heroes and do more videos and more guides on. If you have not subscribed, smash that sub button. Also, hit the like button as well. That'll help this video to do good. That'll help my channel to grow. Leave me a nice comment. I read all of your comments, and I'll see you in the next video.